Good evening, everybody. This is Sarah from Finn and Mama Designs, and I am here to lead you in a beginner crochet lesson. And if you missed out on the pre-beginner lesson that I did the other night, you can go to Finn and Mama Designs Facebook page and scroll back down and look for that, because I will talk about yarn, different weights of yarn, types of yarn, as well as different sizes of hooks. I have all my hooks and a couple pencils. Tonight I am using Bare Knot Softy baby yarn, because that was left over from a project I just finished. And I am using a size, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, size H, which is a 5mm hook to do our lesson. And I have a scissors, which I probably won't really need, but that's always in my kit as well. So to start out tonight, I'm going to teach you how to create a slip knot. Every project begins with a slip knot. And so what you do is to take the yarn, wrap it around your fingers, have a good leading edge, a few inches. I like a long tail on mine. And you're going to pull it up through the hole and then pull this side tight around there. And then you can pull this part is called the tail. You can pull the tail tight to fit around your hook. And you don't want it, you want it to be able to move. You want it to be able to slide on there. You don't want it super tight. And the way I learned to hold the yarn is to hold it between my ring and pinky finger, and then have it come through your middle and index finger like that. And then you can hold on to the tail end with your ring finger or thumb, or maybe middle finger and thumb. And what you're going to do first, this is a single crochet. And maybe these lines are distracting. I'm going to pull out a piece of plain black paper to kind of mitigate that a little bit. Is you're going to want to wrap the hook, go under the yarn and over so that you're hooking it, and pull it through the loop. And there you did one single crochet. Woohoo! So I'm going to go over this again in case you need to figure this out again. So between the pinky and ring finger, and between the middle finger and index finger, like so. And you'll if you watch other videos or you read any lessons, you will hear talk of tension or gauge, and you're keeping the tension of the yarn by how tight you are holding it here as you make your stitches. Okay, so you want to hold it taut, but not tight, so that the yarn can move through it and you can pull the yarn through. Okay, so around and through, around and through the loop. Wrap it around and through the loop. Wrap it around and through the loop. And I'm just keeping this, you know, taut there, but not tight, so that as I pull it through, the yarn can move. Okay, pulling it around and through the loop. Tony Norse is watching. Tony, did you want to learn how to crochet? That's amazing. I hope you have your yarn and hook ready. That's awesome. Tony is custodian at Christ the King, where I used to work. So here we've done a few single crochets. Now if you want to go back and make your, say you're doing a project, now you're gonna turn around and you're gonna hold this your work this way, and you're gonna skip this first loop that is closest to your hook. It doesn't have the patience. I didn't think I did either. It grew on me. And so then you're gonna go into the next loop. Actually, that was just a, what did I do there? Tony distracted me. It's his fault. We're gonna go back. This is, Tony, when you talk about having patience, when you make a mistake and you're going through a long row of work that you already did, and then you come upon a mistake that you made and you have to like sit and pull out a whole bunch of work that you've just done and redo it, that's a lot of patience. Yep. Okay, so you're at the end of your row. You don't go into this first loop, but you go into the second one from the hook. Stick the needle in that loop, grab some yarn, pull it through, and you have 2 loops. And then you're gonna grab yarn and you're gonna pull through both. That is a single crochet into your first row of work. So you put the the hook into the loop, wrap around, pull through 2 loops, and so then you're starting a second row. So there you have learned single crochet. If you have any questions about that, leave a comment below and I will try and answer them. For right now, I'm gonna pull it all out. Haha. Go back to my slip knot here. Slip stitch, slip knot, whatever. Okay. I guess I wouldn't have had to do that. But let's show you. So with any project, you probably will do a chain row. This would be a chain row, and it will tell you how many to chain usually. Some patterns call for a multiple of a certain number, like a multiple of 4, and then maybe add 2 stitches. And that's designed specifically to make a certain pattern that you're working on. Okay, so this time I'm going to go not into the second loop from the hook, but the third hook. And before I put the hook in, I'm going to grab some yarn and I'm going to put it in to that loop. Then I'm going to grab yarn again and pull it through. So now I have 3 loops on my hook. This is called a double crochet. So now I'm going to go through 2 so that I have 2 left on my hook, grab more yarn and pull it through the last 2 loops. Let's do that again. I'm going to grab some yarn, go through the next loop in the chain, grab more yarn, pull it around, got 3 loops on the hook, grabbing more yarn, pulling through the first 2 loops, grabbing more yarn, pulling through the second 2 loops. And this is a double crochet. So also in that pre-beginner lesson that I did the other day, I showed and gave a link to some terminology for crochet that would be helpful to learn, to look that over. And it includes all the different types of stitches. So we did, these are chain stitch or single crochet, and then we have the double crochet. Now I can show you even a triple crochet, and that is you wrap yarn around your hook twice and go through the hole there, then wrap around again, pull through the first 2, wrap around again, pull through 2, wrap around again, pull through 2. So you did that pulling through of 2 3 times. That makes it a triple crochet. You'll also notice that in that resource I gave you in the pre-beginner lesson, there are different terms for US, UK, and possibly Australian crochet terminology, so that is something to be aware of as well. Anyway, I don't want to like overburden you if you're just really beginning with this, learning how to do this. So here's our chain stitches, single crochet, double crochet, triple crochet. We'll leave it at that for tonight, and if you have any questions later when you're doing this, let me know, and I'm glad to help. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Tony. Good to see ya, even virtually. Hope everything's going well. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.